The air felt heavy, thick with a fear I couldn't explain. My construction site, usually bustling with activity, stood silent. Tools lay abandoned. The ground, freshly dug that morning, looked disturbed. It wasn't the work of stray animals. Something else was wrong. Something dark had settled over the place. I shivered. The sun, high in the sky, did nothing to chase away the chill that crept up my spine. Just yesterday, this place had been filled with the sounds of hammers and laughter. Now an unsettling quiet hung in the air, broken only by the rustling of leaves in the wind. It felt like the calm before a storm, a silence pregnant with unspoken dread. I had met Mang Dencio just a week ago. He was a wiry old man, his face a roadmap of wrinkles. He had approached me, eyes pleading, offering to work for a humble meal. I hesitated. There was something about his gaze, something unsettling. But his desperation was palpable, and I, feeling a pang of sympathy, agreed. He took to the tasks with a fervor that surprised me. He was strong, tireless. His eyes, however, never lost that unsettling glint. They followed me everywhere, watching, observing. I brushed it off as paranoia. A man down on his luck, grateful for work. That's all he was. Or so I told myself. I tried to ignore the unease that coiled in my gut, the prickling sensation on the back of my neck. His presence, though seemingly harmless, cast a long, dark shadow. The other workers, however, were not so easily convinced. They whispered about him, their voices hushed, fearful. "He's different," they'd say. "Stay away from him." I dismissed their concerns as superstitious nonsense until now. The site felt wrong, desecrated. The air itself seemed to vibrate with an unseen energy. As I walked further into the site, I noticed something else. A symbol, crudely drawn on a piece of plywood, using what looked like blood. It was a shape I vaguely recognized, something ancient, something evil. Fear, cold and sharp, pierced through me. The symbol, the deserted site, the whispers about Mang Dencio, it all came crashing down on me. Aswang. The word echoed in my mind, sending shivers down my spine. A creature that disguised itself as human, preying on the unsuspecting. The stories my grandmother used to tell me, stories I had dismissed as mere folklore, now flooded my thoughts. The fear I'd been suppressing now roared to life, icy and consuming. Mang Dencio, he was gone, vanished. But the symbol, the fear, it lingered. A chilling reminder that some things are best left undisturbed, buried in the dark recesses of our fears. As the sun began to set, casting long, ominous shadows, I knew this was just the beginning. The mark of the Aswang remained, a silent promise of terror yet to come.